Winter is coming, the third winter of this war. The front lines are likely to freeze for the next few months. But Russia doesn't want to let up. Putin has approved a new budget for 2025. He's allocated $126 billion for military spending. $126 billion, that's 32.5% of the total Russian budget. For perspective, NATO countries are expected to spend 2.5% of their budget on defense. Putin plans to spend 32.5%. In 2024, military spending made up for 28.3% in Russia. So the message is clear. Putin is prepared to ramp up this war. What about the other side? Well, there's a contrast there. Ukraine seems to be signaling at a thaw. On Friday, the Ukrainian president gave an interview to a British media outlet. Zelensky was asked a simple question there. Would he accept NATO membership, but based on the current territory that Kiev holds? Listen to what he had to say.
The fact is that it is a solution to stop the hot stage of the war, because we can just give the NATO membership to the part of Ukraine that is under our control. Yes, it could be possible, but no one offered. But the invitation must be given to Ukraine within its internationally recognized border. You can't give invitation to just one part of a country.
Now, since the war began, Russia has occupied nearly 20% of Ukrainian territory. So right now, Kiev controls only 80% of Ukraine. Is Zelensky willing to let go of that for NATO membership? Well, that's what he's saying. But of course, there's a caveat. He says he will accept on the condition that NATO membership is offered to the whole of Ukraine. Confusing, right? Zelensky will accept membership for 80% of the territory, but he wants it to be offered to all of Ukraine. Does that mean that Ukraine is waving the white flag? In as many words as he can, Zelensky has said it. He said this could help end, and I'm quoting him, the hot phase of the war. But there are many ifs here. First of all, NATO has not offered any membership to him. Not for 80%, not for 100%. So this is a hypothetical question. Nonetheless, this response signals intent.
Our agenda also includes work on NATO. An invitation for Ukraine to join NATO is a necessary thing for our survival. We are working at all levels to strengthen the position of Ukraine and the entire Euro-Atlantic community. I am grateful to each and everyone who helps us.
So what happens to the lost territory, the 20% that Russia has? Zelensky says he will renegotiate its return with Russia, but in a diplomatic way. Well, good luck to him. This is making headlines because this is the furthest that Ukraine has gone to suggest that it would cede territory. And it's a very long shot for three reasons. One, Zelensky's plan does not have many takers in Ukraine. 20% is a big chunk after all. Top army commanders say the soldiers will be enraged, as will the citizens of Ukraine. So Zelensky may not survive this politically. Reason number two, NATO has not offered them membership. They did not want Kiev for the last 3 years. They do not want them now. And reason number three, Russia won't agree. Ukraine wanting to join NATO was the trigger for this war.